So this is an Autococker Outkast. I think this was a WGP electronic converted one, but it's got an Eclipse E-blade setup now. It's got an Eclipse board and the Eclipse grips, obviously. Everything else may be war games, but yeah. So I picked this up for cheap, naturally, and I was told that it doesn't work right. And when I asked what, the guy said, I don't know, it just doesn't shoot right. So I don't know if it's out of time. I don't know if it has some other issue going on, but we're going to find out, and we're going to try to fix it. Clearly, at some point, somebody cared a lot about this, because it has CCM fittings, CP parts, shock tech, bolt pin, maybe bolt 2. I don't know what valve or spring kit are in this. Those look like OEM WGP pneumatics, so I don't think that's anything crazy. No QEVs, no bell sails, but yeah, let's see if it shoots. Seems to work just fine. I took a couple shots and yeah, it sounded pretty hot. It is definitely very hot. So I don't know if the regs are past the sweet spot or the spring is past the sweet spot. Maybe the LPR is super high. I don't know, but I'm gonna try it out a little more. So the reg was way out, the IVG was way in. So I basically put that all the way in, that all the way out, and I just kind of met them in the middle. Now it shoots a reasonable 270, 280. I think we could adjust it further on the reg. This is just engaging the spring, which is vaguely where I remember wanting them. So we'll do the rest through the regulator. But now we can shoot it. And obviously I can't chrono it because this is handheld and I have to hold the camera with another hand, and I can't shoot the trigger with my other parts. So yeah, part you've all been waiting for. I think my loader's jammed. Let me switch. I'd say that is period correct, kind of. Get the pneumatics in for the cool. Nice. I realized I never filmed a conclusion for this, but as you can see, something has concluded. I really bought this as a donor because I wanted the E-blade parts, I think this was a War Games frame, but still, it's got the E1 board and everything, which is good enough for what I wanted to do with it. But it was a good body. You know, I hate that it's drilled. Like, that's what really sucks. Is if this was an undrilled body, I would be much happier, but I had all my extra CCM pump stuff. I'm still working on shortening the cocking rod a little bit. But I had all these extra parts, and I was like, well, I can just throw this thing together. It actually looks half decent. And it's a nice, you know, CCM Outkast pump. It's just kind of unfortunate that this is the fate that this one succumbed to. I just didn't know what else to do with it. Like, I wanted the E-blade parts for my Blackmagic to basically convert my Blackmagic back to how it would have come from the factory. I built that as from a body up, and that's where like the CCM parts came from, because I just bought the Blackmagic complete with the valve and the lower tube kit. Bought the CCM frame and pump kit and just threw it all together. But here we are just moving it over to here. I happen to have this ASA. I don't know what brand it is, but it matches very well. I was like, hey, like, we got this nice kind of hodgepodge of extra stuff in a working situation. Maybe I'll wait to shoot this to post it, but I don't think I will because it's a pump and it's not exciting. But it did end up only having basically the lower tube is completely stock. Even the valve was stock. Thought that was kind of interesting considering it did have like nice CCM fittings and stuff on it. The bolt, I do believe, is a shock tech bolt. Yeah. I think that's a shock tech Venturi bolt. At least has a shock tech pin. That's, you know, nice upgrade, but this is its final resting configuration for now. Until I get something else that I think is worthy of being a pump, maybe I'll convert this to something else. The drilled part is really what kills it, because even as a mech, it's drilled. Like, it just looks so bad because it's been drilled. But anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you next time.